Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Want to welcome you all to the PHRA Experience Informational Webinar. We're very excited to have you all with us as we dive into more information about the PHRA, answer some of your questions, and we'll also give you a chance to connect directly with the PHRA team. So please feel free to drop any questions in the chat at any time. We will address them at the end. There will be an opportunity for questions at the end as well, where you'll be able to unmute yourself. As a reminder, this session is being recorded, so we will send you the replay and any helpful information within 24 hours. And please don't forget to connect with us on LinkedIn and Facebook, and we are new on Instagram, so you'll be able to follow us on all three of those channels to stay in the PHRA loop. So now we're going to just quickly jump in and kick everything off. We'll introduce you to the PHRA staff and our presenters today.
Hi, everybody. I am Liz Lamping, the Executive Director here at the PHRA. I've been with the PHRA now for the last 18 years, so a very long time. I received my master's degree from Carnegie Mellon University in business management with a concentration in HR. And prior to joining the PHRA, I was the Senior Director of Member Services and a project manager for the Society for Human Resource Management, better known as SHRM, in Washington, D.C. So as your Executive Director, I'm entrusted with overseeing the day-to-day operations of the association. This can include managing our dedicated committees, our staff, leading strategic efforts in conference planning, marketing, communications, as well as driving sponsorship coordination. I also work very closely with our board to organize team activities and just ensure a robust member and partner engagement. Also includes development of successful execution of our annual business plans, just ensuring that we're achieving all of our goals that allow for us to continue to advance the association's mission.
All right. Hi, everybody. Again, my name is Catherine Miller. I am the Associate Chapter Director with the PHRA, and I've been a part of the staff for almost 9 years now. I earned my undergraduate degree in Human Resources Management from Point Park University. And at the PHRA, I'm responsible for things such as the oversight of membership retention and growth efforts, working closely with the PHRA communication and marketing initiatives, and aiding in the development of membership programs and events. And also on the call today with us is Judith Hall. Judith is the PHRA Administrative Assistant. So all three of your PHRA team are here and on the call with you all today. So over the next few minutes, we are going to kind of review the basics of PHRA, how you can make the most of your membership, and then we'll answer any questions that you have. So on the screen, you'll be able to see what the items that we'll be covering today, including the structure of the organization and the PHRA's strategic priorities, PHRA highlights, member benefits review and how to get involved, and then the events and questions section. So we look forward to getting to know you all a little bit more, as well as connecting you all to each other. And now Liz is going to provide a quick overview of how the PHRA is structured and then our strategic priorities.
Thank you, Catherine. So I'm excited to kick things off today. It's really cool to announce that we're now in our 110th year of supporting HR professionals, just with a strong focus on local networking and professional development. We've been doing that for now 110 years. So we did affiliate with SHRM in 1972, which is the world's largest HR network. It is still important to note, though, that PHRA's membership remains separate from SHRM. We are a proud super mega chapter of SHRM, and we are just one of 17 that are in that super mega class, which means we have over 1,000 members. To keep this status, we have to have 51% of our members also have to be SHRM members, and our president has to represent PHRA at the PA SHRM State Council level to collaborate within the state on just different HR initiatives that are affecting all of the HR professionals in the state. Due to the hard work of our staff and our volunteers, we have been the recipient of several awards from SHRM as well as the Pennsylvania State Council over the years. In 2015, 2020, and 2022, we were named Chapter of the Year. And most recently, we were awarded the prestigious Excel Platinum Award for our 2024 accomplishments. The Excel Award is awarded to chapters recognizing major accomplishments, strategic activities, and tactical initiatives that elevate the profession of human resources. And this award can be earned at 4 levels, and we, PHRA, received the highest award designation. So how do we do all of this? So we have PHRA's paid staff, which would be myself, Catherine, and Judith, who we met here earlier in the call. And I'd like to say that we're the ones that steer the boat by managing the day-to-day operations and committee initiatives. And PHRA's board members are the fiduciaries who drive the organization towards a sustainable future by adopting sound, ethical, legal governance, and financial management policies, as well as making sure the association continues to have the adequate resources to advance our mission. So when you're at the next PHRA event, take a glance at the badges on the attendees' name tags. If that person is a board member, they will be clearly marked. Introduce yourself and feel free to ask them any questions or give feedback to those folks. That's what they're there for, to help advance and serve the membership. Okay, so our vision is to align HR as a strategic business partner in organizations by leading and increasing HR competency and business acumen. And our strategic priorities are goals that are deemed most important by our board of directors, primarily to ensure the current and future health of our association. So the staff and the committee members come together to drive these priorities to guarantee that we are moving towards our mission and vision. To do this, we look for ways to serve the HR professional, maintain our financial stability, broadcast the message of HR, and engage the Pittsburgh business community. In the next few minutes, I'm just going to do a high-level overview of how we achieve these 4 strategic priorities. So the first one is to serve you, the local professional. And we do this by providing unique benefits that contribute to your professional development and provide value-added resources for you to apply within your organization. There are several ways that PHRA helps to serve the local HR professional. The 2 that I'd like to highlight are our free monthly webinars that we have. So all PHRA members can participate in complimentary virtual learning and professional development programs throughout the year. And then we also have our monthly complimentary roundtable discussion. This discussion provides our members a safe space to gather and share their thoughts on HR topics, listen to one another, learn from one another, and understand that there are others going through very similar experiences. We have a lot of great programming filling the PHRA calendar. A lot of them are complimentary. Our conferences do tend to have fees associated with them, but please be sure to take a look at our calendar. There's something out there for everyone. Our second strategic priority is to maintain our present course of strong financial management. The strength in our financial statements continues to reflect the strong leadership of PHRA supplying services and benefits that our members demand. Due to our strong financial management, we are able to continue to provide our members with certification scholarships, trial memberships, free professional development webinars, as well as extended in-transition membership rates. And our third strategic priority is to proactively amplify the message of HR. So one of the ways that we achieve this is through our PHRA podcast, where we share valuable insights and expertise from industry leaders. In the coming weeks, we will be highlighting some of our business partners who will provide practical tips and strategies to help support you in your role, your HR role. You can find our podcast on the PHRA website under resources. We encourage you to tune in, gain some insights from these professionals whose knowledge and experience are both informative and inspiring. And then finally, our 4th strategic priority focuses on engaging the Pittsburgh community through collaborative outreach efforts. In partnership with several organizations across Allegheny County, PHRA has hosted volunteer days. We've led efforts to collect monetary and item donations to support those that are most in need. And on August 6th, we will be giving back to our community during a special volunteer day at Family House. We will be preparing and serving a spaghetti dinner and dessert for families who are staying there while their loved ones receive critical medical care in Pittsburgh. For those that aren't familiar with Family House offers a safe, supportive, and affordable place to stay for patients and their families who travel far from home for treatment. So this really is an opportunity for members to show compassion through service, and just by lending your time, energy, and care, we're going to help to create a sense of home when it really is needed most. There is a slight registration fee for this event, and that goes directly towards covering the cost of the ingredients and dinner and desserts and things that we will be providing to those families in need there. More details of that can be found also on our events calendar. And also, if you have a charity in need, please let us know. We're always looking for additional ways to engage with the community. So I said a lot. So PHRA is on track this year to achieve success as it relates to all of our strategic priorities. Together with our volunteers, our board, we've envisioned, planned, strategized with new invigoration to continue serving the HR profession and to advance the HR profession. And I know that with our members' continued support, we will continue the tradition of excellence that PHRA has established. Catherine, I'm going to stop talking and now turn it over to you so you can talk a little bit more about PHRA membership benefits.
That sounds like a plan. Well, thank you. So I thank you all very much for jumping in and listening and participating. So now we're getting to some more of the fun stuff. So we are really excited that you were able to listen in and learn more about the PHRA, our structure, some opportunities, but we would like to hear more about you. So I'm going to launch a poll here. So you'll see that jumping up on your screen momentarily. And we are curious what your top reason for joining the PHRA is, or if you haven't joined the PHRA just yet, what kinds of items interest you? So maybe it's networking opportunities, the educational programming, so that would be learning and professional development, membership discounts. Someone could even have suggested you join. So just kind of curious just to see what everyone's top reason for participating is. And we'll give it another second or two.
Catherine, can you see the poll or am I the only one that can see it?
I can see it.
Good.
We are good. So I'm going to close this and then I will show everyone the results. So unsurprisingly, the top answer for joining in the PHRA is networking opportunities. And then closely behind would be the learning and professional development opportunities. And I'm really glad to see that someone suggested somebody on the call join. That's really exciting. But luckily, we're going to go through all of the benefits and resources that you see on the screen here. We'll chat about all of that. Well, thank you all for taking the time to complete that. So we're going to jump in and discuss some of the puzzle pieces that you see on the screen that kind of really encompass all of their PHRA benefits. So we'll start with the member discount piece here. So the PHRA is very excited to be able to provide our members with discounts on items such as event registrations, your membership dues, and even university tuition. So members do receive access to one complimentary learning and professional development program each month, plus a savings of up to about 50% off additional monthly programs and networking events. For organizations with 5 or more professional members that are interested in participating in the PHRA or are already participating, we do offer group membership discounts. So these discounts would save your group between 10 to 40% off when registering together on one single invoice. And if that's something that your team may be interested in, or that sounds like something you'd like more information on, to get started, we just need a list of interested team members and their email addresses, or you can just contact me directly and I'm happy to chat. PHRA also partners with local universities, including Robert Morris, Point Park University, Carnegie Mellon, and La Roche, to offer discounted tuition each semester for members that are continuing their education. To learn more about these savings, you can visit the membership value section of our website, or feel free to contact Liz, Judith, and I directly, and we're happy to help. The networking and connecting puzzle piece, so we'll jump into that one next. With over 1,150 members, the PHRA is able to provide multiple networking events per year. So we're able to offer ample opportunities for you to be able to connect with local HR professionals in the general Pittsburgh area. So we're very excited to be able to provide our members with quarterly networking opportunities. And our next event will take place on July 29th at Aslan Beer Company. So we do hope you can join us for that. The learn piece. So this is one of the items that you were all also most very excited about. So the PHRA is proud to support our HR professionals with high quality training through our educational programs and excuse me, yearly conferences, many of which offer SHRM and HRCI recertification credits for you to maintain your credentials. Led by experienced instructors, our programs are designed to meet industry standards as well as provide practical and valuable insights at the same time. So you can see a full list of upcoming opportunities specifically related to those learning and development programs under the conferences and events tab on the PHRI website. And for those that are pursuing SHRM certification, we do offer 2 virtual 12-week prep courses each year to help participants prepare for and ultimately pass the SHRM CP and the SHRM SCP exams with confidence. Oh, excuse me, I'm holding back a sneeze. Sorry about that, everyone. So if you're unable to attend a live program, our on our on-demand webinar library, excuse me, one second. I was trying to plow through it and that was just not working. So the PHRA on-demand webinar library is a fairly new benefit for PHRA members. So it offers a flexible learning opportunity on a wide range of HR topics. So that on-demand webinar library houses recorded programs from the PHRA, previously hosted. And these are also typically eligible for recertification credits as well. So you can see the full library of programs that are available right now under the conferences and events tab. And this one will also be emailed to you. And then this session will also be included in that library as well. And the last piece here is the resources and tools piece. So the PHRA is one of the nation's largest HR associations, and we're very proud to share that with you all. So we are able to provide reliable resources to help keep you connected to the HR profession as well as to each other. So our offerings include directories, in-house publications, and a robust career center. We also offer different resources pages, including identity-based educational content and legislative updates, as well as a SHRM certification scholarship to support your professional growth. So this SHRM certification scholarship will help waive the registration as well as the additional fees that are associated with the PHRA SHRM certification class. So that's something to take into consideration if you're interested in participating. And these benefits and as well as additional options can be found under our website through the various menu tabs at the top. And again, if you have any questions, Liz, Judith, and I are here to help you navigate that as well. And now we are going to talk about how to get involved with the PHRA as a member. So we do offer a number of opportunities for our members to volunteer, allowing you to influence programs, events, PHRA initiatives that all the while networking with some of our most active members. So you're able to give back while expanding your connections and network at the same time. Key opportunities to get involved include participating and joining in the PHRA Buddy Mentor Program, which pairs mentees with veteran PHRA mentors. You can become a sponsor to boost your company's brand awareness at our events. Or you can present at an HR topic at a PHRA event during one of our monthly educational programs or conferences. And we did also just launch a micro volunteering program, which provides flexible short-term opportunities for PHRA members to participate and contribute their time and expertise on their own schedule. So if you may not have the time frame to commit to some of these other items, these micro opportunities may be something to consider as well. And those are periodically updated. And for more information on participating and volunteering, you can visit the PHRI website, and those options are listed under the Get Involved tab. And next, we'll jump into committee involvement. So this really is one of the best ways to get involved with the PHRI committee. With the PHRI community, is participating on a committee. So our committees do meet once per month, and participation is really an incredible way to help make a difference and directly impact association initiatives. And in our experience, we've seen that committee involvement also has the potential to turn into additional leadership roles within the PHRA, such as opportunities to participate on our board of directors, our executive committee, and even a chair position as well. And you can see a list of available committees on the screen here. They do all meet once per month, and you can learn more about what those committees do, as well as how often they meet, kind of what the initiatives that they support are, all under the Get Involved tab. Or again, you can reach out to Liz, Judith, and I directly, and we are more than happy to chat about committee involvement with you. And we do have a fun surprise for you all. So we have Tisha Ellison on the call here with us today. Tisha, thank you so much for joining us. Tisha is actually a PHRA volunteer, and she is also a member of our board. And she's here to jump in just to quickly explain her journey as a PHRA volunteer, what inspired her to get involved, and what has shaped, how it shaped her career, personal development, and growth. So her story really is a great example of the impact volunteering can have. So I'm going to turn it over to Tisha for a moment, and you've got the screen just to chat with us today.
Oh, perfect. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Catherine. My name is Tisha Ellison. I am currently the Human Resource Director for Northside Christian Health Center. But I was first introduced to PHRA and HR in itself working for Family House, which was mentioned earlier this afternoon. I sat on in as an employee for Family House as their Assistant Director of Operations, which included HR and payroll. So initially coming on to the PHRA, the first thing I did was actually join the networking committee. And the reason why I decided to join that committee was for which most of you said that you joined PHRA for, was to network with more HR professionals within the Pittsburgh area. So I've been on PHRA for about 7 years now, I do believe. Time sure flies when you're having fun. But got the opportunity to meet a lot of people within the HR profession. Our president-elect is actually one of my mentors. So I was able to meet Chanel DeVito through PHRA as well as working with Pittsburgh Mercy. But she definitely encouraged me to do more within this space because it definitely gave me the opportunity to develop my HR knowledge and stay up on current events that happen within our realm because everybody knows that HR changes daily. Um, what else have I done as a PHRA member? I did receive my SHRM SCP certification in 2023, and I was able to complete the prep class in the spring semester. So I completed it January through May and then took my certification in July. And in passing that, I decided to join the certification committee, and I teach organizational effectiveness and development and workforce management. And I've been doing that since 2023. Um, as of January of 2025, I did become a board member of the PHRA for the first time. And again, it was that push from my HR community that said, get more involved with PHRA because you already do so much. Why not sit on the board? And this is actually my first board appointment. So it was very exciting. Um, now, because I joined the board, I also joined the membership in College Relations Committee. And with that committee, I have been able to visit the University of Pittsburgh and talk to their HR club about PHRA and the benefits of being part of the larger community of HR professionals in the Pittsburgh area and beyond, as well as the importance of completing the SHRM certification and how that can really push your HR career forward. I have also been able to attend, and I can't remember what they called it, but it was at Robert Morris. We met with their HR club as well, and they did some mock presentations. And what they wanted was critiquing on how the presentation went, the time lengths, tone and volume and the information that was provided, because as we know, we usually only get a little bit of time to present to our employees from an HR perspective, and you want to make sure that you're getting all the important information out there in a timely manner. I have done our new member calls as well as reminder calls for our members to renew their memberships. So had the opportunity to speak to a lot of different people that I typically wouldn't come in contact with if I did not participate on that committee or as a part of the PHRA. So yeah, that's my journey through the PHRA. And I hope that you guys take the time to look at all the different committees and find one to join, because I think it's a great experience and opportunity to meet different people, learn a lot of different things from different industries. I'm currently in healthcare. I love speaking with people in different industries like construction and manufacturing, just to see how it compare and contrast within our department. But usually it's the same. But you also get a group of people that you're able to vent to and get some great information from.
Keisha, what
Wonderful.
haven't you done?
Right. I didn't realize that. That is so exciting. Thank you. And I hope that, like Tisha said, she had that push to get involved. And I do hope that hearing Tisha's story and her volunteer journey is helps encourage you all to jump in, get involved with the PHRA and become a member. And we hope to see you all jumping in and getting involved. So, but thank you so much, Tisha. We really appreciate it and appreciate you. But now I'm going to, we're going to turn it back to Liz, and she's going to share some PHRA announcements with you all.
Okay. Well, and thank you, Tisha. You've always been a joy to work with. You've made such a very strong impact with our members in a short amount of time, just a few years. So we appreciate you. We only have a few more minutes left, so I want to just briefly bring everybody up to speed on some of our upcoming summer events. So we are excited. We're bringing back one of our favorite traditions, which are our PHRA member breakfasts. So these are complimentary breakfasts and networking events that really they're just designed to connect, energize, and just appreciate our incredible members. There's really not an agenda. We just want to bring everybody together, enjoy some food, meaningful conversations, in a welcoming atmosphere with all of our fellow HR professionals. So come hungry for breakfast and ready to make some connections. And then the last announcement I have is the month of August, PHRA celebrates inclusive workplaces. So we will have a program on August 26th that's building inclusive workplaces from policy to practice. This program will cover key topics, including the legal implications of the recent executive orders, the impact of language on workplace culture, and practical strategies for supporting and leading diverse teams. We will be bringing in a new format for this mini conference. So we will start with our typical 60-minute keynote type session, but then the final 4 sessions will be 20-minute quick bursts of knowledge that would be covering anything from decoding microaggressions to quick wins for inclusive leadership, practical tips that you can apply right away within your own organization. So don't miss this opportunity, one, to network with us at the earlier event in July, and then also we have another one in August, and then don't miss the opportunity to build your knowledge and strengthen your leadership with our inclusive workplace program at the end of August. PHI really takes pride in the fact that our educational conferences and our programming and networking events are created and to provide you with valued development opportunities. We create these events based off of our member opinion survey. So we take into account everything that our members are telling us when we put together our conferences, our programming, and our networking events. So please take a look at our events calendar. We've listened and we'd like to meet and greet as many of our PHI members as we can at our events. Turn it back to you, Catherine.
Excellent. Thank you. Well, I know we are at time, but Liz, Judith, and I are happy to stay on, and Tisha as well, if you have any questions. So now is the time to pick our brains. So if you have anything that you would like to ask, feel free to either unmute and ask, or you're welcome to put it into the chat feature. And if not, that is okay.
We talked too much. We gave
That's
so much to
good.
think about.
Yeah. Oh, Nicolette, no questions. This is very helpful. I'm really glad to hear that. Well, we will, just because I know we're over time, we want to be cognizant of everyone's time. Um, I think we are safe to wrap up. Again, if anyone has any questions down the line, once you have an opportunity to digest this, we will be following up with a recording of this through email. So you'll be able to connect with Liz, Judith, Tisha, and I once we send that over as well. So we'll be here to answer any questions that you have. So please, again, feel free to reach out to the office via email or follow up. We're always happy to help. But thank you again so much for taking the time to participate in the PHRA Experience webinar. Please be sure, if you haven't already, to connect with us on our social media platforms, including LinkedIn, Facebook, and like I mentioned earlier, our new Instagram channel, as well as YouTube. Thank you all again so much. And again, as a reminder, we'll be following up with this with a recording of this session via email and then with more information about the topic. So we hope to see you at an event very soon. Thanks again, everybody, and have a great day.